What if I told you there was a way to rake in up to $1,700 extra per month, starting as soon as this summer? No, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme or pyramid scheme mumbo-jumbo. I'm talking about cold, hard cash directly from the Canadian government to help seniors just like you combat the soaring cost of living. Intrigued? You should be, because what I'm about to reveal could completely transform your retirement finances and lifestyle. This is huge news that's going to turn the senior benefits game upside down. So grab a pen, get comfy, and get ready to have your mind blown. What's up, financial freedom fighters? Michael here from Seniors Money, the YouTube channel dedicated to empowering retirees and soon-to-be retirees to take control of their finances and live their dream golden years. If you're new around here, welcome. I'm on a mission to demystify the often confusing world of senior benefits, pensions, investments, and more. No complicated jargon, just real talk to help you maximize your retirement income. And if you're a long-time wealth warrior, thanks for tuning in once again. I appreciate you showing up and letting me into your life. This channel wouldn't be possible without loyal viewers like you. Alright, enough with the pleasantries. Let's dive right into the juicy topic at hand. I'm talking about the massive inflation relief announcement that just dropped from the Canada Revenue Agency. This is huge, potentially life-changing news that every single senior in this country needs to hear. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that the cost of living has been going through the roof lately. Trips to the grocery store feel like highway robbery, filling up your gas tank is like taking out a second mortgage, and don't even get me started on housing costs and utilities. Inflation is out of control. For those of us living on fixed incomes in retirement, it's been an especially tough pill to swallow. I've heard from so many of you who are struggling, having to make difficult choices about what essentials to sacrifice just to keep a roof over your head and food on the table. Thankfully, it seems like the Canadian government is finally waking up and smelling the overinflated coffee. In a surprise move earlier this week, the CRA unveiled a bold plan to massively increase senior benefits and provide much-needed financial relief. I'm talking raises of up to $1,700 per month for some of the lowest-income retirees. That's enough to single-handedly lift millions out of poverty and into a life of greater comfort and dignity. This is honestly one of the biggest wealth transfers for seniors that I've seen in my lifetime. The biggest change is coming to the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GS for short. For those who aren't familiar, the GS is essentially a monthly top-up paid on top of the old age security pension for low-income seniors. It's designed to provide a safety net and ensure a minimum standard of living for our most vulnerable retirees. Well, under the CRA's new plan, the maximum GS payment is skyrocketing from its current level of around $600 per month all the way up to a whopping $1,700. I'll let those numbers sink in for a moment. We're talking about nearly tripling the income for seniors at the lowest end of the spectrum. For a single retiree currently receiving the $600 max GS, that's an extra $1,100 per month or over $13,000 per year. To put that in perspective, it would be like suddenly finding an extra $13,000 in cash under your mattress every single year. Except even better because it's not a one-time windfall. It's an ongoing, dependable source of income you can count on month after month after month. An increase to the old age security pension itself, with the maximum payment level rising over 15% from around $650 currently to $750 per month. A major jump in the allowance benefit for low-income spouses and common-law partners of GIS recipients, more than doubling from $650 to over $1,400. And an expansion of income thresholds for qualifying for GS, OAS, and other benefits, meaning more seniors than ever before will be eligible for this much-needed financial assistance. In total, we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar investment from the federal government to help retirees across Canada maintain their quality of life in the face of skyrocketing costs. It's honestly the biggest overhaul and expansion of the senior benefits system that I've witnessed in my career. Now at this point, I know there are a ton of questions swirling in your head. Who exactly qualifies for these increased benefits? How much can I expect to receive? What do I need to do to get my hands on this extra money? Don't worry, I've got you covered. I'll walk through all the nitty-gritty details on eligibility, how the new income thresholds work, what the application process looks like, and how to ensure you're taking full advantage of every single penny you're entitled to. Let's start with the Guaranteed Income Supplement since that's really the main event here. To qualify for the GS currently, your annual income as a single senior needs to be below around $19,000. For couples, that combined income threshold is just north of $25,000. Well, under the new CRA rules, those ceilings are being raised significantly to account for the bigger benefit payments. The new income limits will be approximately $28,000 for singles and $48,000 for couples. That means a whole new segment of seniors who previously made just a little too much to qualify will now be brought into the GS program and eligible for that maximum $1,700 monthly top-up. To give you a sense of the impact, estimates suggest this will allow over 2 million additional seniors to start collecting GS, virtually eliminating senior poverty at the lowest income levels. And don't worry, for those of you who already receive GS, the increase in your monthly payments will be calculated automatically based on your existing income and household situation. No additional applications needed, no extra headaches or paperwork. The CRA is committed to making this an incredibly streamlined process. For the other benefit increases like OAS and the allowance, the eligibility requirements remain largely the same as before. You'll just be receiving bigger payments each month thanks to the new, higher maximums. The one important exception is that the income ranges for the OAS clawback provisions are also expanding. Previously, your OAS pension started getting reduced once your individual income surpassed around $80,000 annually. Well, that threshold is rising to just under $100,000 to account for the bigger pension amounts. While the full OAS and other benefits will still get completely eliminated at higher incomes, this move gives more breathing room before those clawbacks kick in. So in summary, whether you're already receiving benefits or not, there's a very good chance that come this summer, you'll start seeing significantly fatter payments deposited straight into your bank account on a monthly basis. We're talking hundreds, even thousands of extra dollars. Sounds amazing, right? Well, here's the catch, and it's a big one. You may need to be proactive and submit an application or renewal to actually get paid these new, higher benefit levels. The good news is that if you're already enrolled in GS, OAS, or the allowance program, you likely don't need to do anything. The CRA has stated they will automatically reassess your file and adjust your monthly payment amounts upwards without you lifting a finger. Woo, we covered a ton of ground today, didn't we? From breaking down all the nitty-gritty details of the new benefit increases, to addressing eligibility and application procedures, to even diving into the broader philosophical debates around program funding and generational equity. So instead of casting unproductive aspersions or lobbing rocks from our respective generational bunkers, I'd humbly encourage every single one of you to have thoughtful, nuanced discussions across the boundaries and demographics that too often divide us. Really listen to where others are coming from with an open heart. Because I truly believe that if we approach this from a place of empathy, compassion, and willingness to embrace some level of shared sacrifice for the greater good, we can find the right balanced solutions that work for everyone while still accomplishing that vital goal of supporting our most vulnerable retirees. It's an immense challenge for sure, but one that I firmly believe we're capable of rising to if we stay convicted to the core Canadian values of human decency, pragmatic compromise, and going that extra mile to take care of our fellow citizens in need. Just some final food for thought to chew on. But for now, I'll climb down off my soapbox and leave you with one last friendly reminder. If you or a loved one are potentially eligible for these new, enhanced benefit payments from the CRA, please don't sleep on getting those ducks in a row and applications submitted. This truly is a life-changing amount of money we're talking about. An opportunity to not just survive, but finally thrive and live out your golden years with the comfort and dignity you've worked so hard to earn over these past decades. So seize that opportunity. Get educated, get organized, and get your fair share of this financial windfall hitting your bank account as early as next month. It's what you deserve. Until next time, wealth warriors, take care of yourselves and each other. Never stop fighting the good fight for a stable, secure retirement. The dream is closer than you might realize. We just need to reach out and grab it with both hands. This is Michael signing off from Seniors Money. I'll catch you all on the next one.